Phillips' first goal tonight in the win at Northwestern. Tell us a little bit about the goal and maybe what you saw that Chinny did to kind of set up the score.
Definitely Chinny did a great job. She took players on. She beat 2 or 3 girls just down the line, and I happened just to be in the right spot at the right time, and she crossed it back to me, and I just took a touch with my right foot and then placed it in the back of the net.
Certainly you're no stranger to scoring goals. I think that was your 13th here at Purdue, but your first this year, so it must feel good to get back on the sheet.
Definitely. It's about time I scored. I've been waiting for it. I think definitely playing that attacking role mid is more my element to scoring, and because I've been playing D-mid for the past couple games, and that's a little harder to get up in the attack, so it was nice. It was good to get a goal at this game.
Northwestern has a unique setup with the field right on the lake, and the wind was just howling in from the north today, and it rained a lot as well, so the conditions were very tough.
Yeah, it was definitely really tough, especially with the wind, and then the rain coming down. I just happened to be out when the rain was coming down, so it was kind of convenient for me. So, but when I came in, the surface was really slick, so but we definitely held our own, so we got a win tonight.
All right, finally you were rewarded with looks like the game ball or the game trophy there in your hand afterwards.
Nice
Tell us a little bit about that. It's a strobe light, is that what it is?
Yeah, it turns on.
Somebody makes a different game.
Mollie wraps them up every time. It's just, the team thinks whoever plays the best, we vote for it at the end, and I just happened to get it this week, so it's definitely an honor, and I'm really happy about it.
Well, that one looks pretty cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mollie Kuramoto, an assist tonight, and another header off the crossbar in the win at Northwestern, and it seems like you've certainly had a lot of success this year with headers in the box. A lot of good things have happened. Maybe talk about your mindset a little bit when you see the corner coming in.
I really like corners, and I really like balls in the air. It's like one thing about my game that's like my favorite thing to do. Basically, I just get really excited. I truly think that like heading is an attitude, and like if you really want to get the ball, then you honestly you work at it, then it's a really easy way to score and get good opportunities.
Northwestern has a very unique setup with their field right on Lake Michigan, and today that wind was just really howling in from the north, and it really rained a lot too. So field conditions, not so much field conditions, but the playing conditions weren't very favorable, but you guys just kind of gutted it out?
Yeah, it definitely affected the game. Each half was basically played in, the way the wind was blowing, but we made it through it, and at one point it just started pouring, and it was freezing cold. It was ridiculous, like a flash storm, but we made it through it, and we ended up winning, and so it was good.
And a much needed win after a couple of losses in a row to start big time play. It feels good to get back on the right side of it, I imagine.
Yeah, it definitely feels good. I feel like this game will help us gain a little confidence and hopefully bring that confidence to Illinois on Sunday.
Thanks for the time.
Yeah, the conditions certainly didn't help the game whatsoever. The artificial surface, the pouring rain, the 30-mile-an-hour winds certainly, I think, majorly dictated where the game was played, large portions of the game. Honestly, I thought we handled ourselves well. We really needed to score more than a single goal in the first half, we felt as a coaching staff, with the wind at our back. Certainly had a great opportunity created by Chinyelu Asher, ability to beat 2 defenders on the dribble, draw a 3rd defender to her, and then was able to dish a ball off to Kellie Phillips to finish. Certainly getting Kellie Phillips on the scoreboard was a fantastic thing. One of our leading scorers last year who hadn't scored yet this fall. Certainly we've moved her into some varying positions, away from the goal than as much time as she spent in front of the goal last year. But certainly it was fantastic for her to be able to score a goal. Important go ahead, but the Northwestern responded early in the second half, and I thought our team did well though, dealing with the wind. There certainly were some periods that we were under duress, but it wasn't really through, I didn't feel like they got behind us. They didn't really create many really dangerous chances, but they did spend a large amount of time in our half just because you weren't able to kick the ball very far against a 30-mile-an-hour wind. Jordan Frick came up and got, her first corner kick service was out of play, and certainly was something we had talked about. Delivered a great ball to Mollie Kuramoto, smashed a header down, the goalkeeper saving Alex Ariston was there to put the ball away, and so that young lady's finding a way to score goals, being in the right place at the right time. Mollie Kuramoto had another corner kick header that went off the crossbar, certainly unlucky. I think that would have done and dusted the game for us up 3-1, so we had to live a couple scary moments over the last 5-6 minutes, but honestly I think Jordan Frick Jordan Frick, Lou Asher, and Kellie Phillips had a wonderful combination over like the last 4 or 5 minutes of killing the game off and holding the ball in the corner. So I thought they something that we haven't worked on. We haven't been in that position a lot this year, but they did a wonderful job with that. Starting 2 new center backs with Lexi Triba and Marta Lynch. They both did fantastically well. I think they played on the safe side. They did some very simple things. Marta headed the ball well for us. I think they communicated well together. And then I think Lexi Triba tackled and was able to get a lot of really essential clearances, volleying. Certainly, her time and play in the midfield, her technical abilities definitely shown with her comfort on the ball there. We were disappointed to let them back in the game so easily, in the second half. But overall, I thought it was a good performance. I thought our forwards were dangerous. We created opportunities and a fantastic 3 points, essential 3 points for us as a team. Now we get our regroup, had dinner tonight. We'll get on the road to go to Champaign tomorrow, and then do some training tomorrow afternoon. Go support the Purdue volleyball team tomorrow night in their match versus #1 Illinois. And then we've got a huge match ourselves with a team that we're tied with on points, Illinois, and so it's an essential game for us as well. So we're on the road looking for a 6-point weekend.